This is a 2013 RZR. This is an 800. It's got the added wheels and the updated seats to it, although the seats are off of it. I was driving it up a road about 5 miles per hour, and the RZR, I heard a click, and then it locked up like someone stuck it in park, and it died. And I called the dealer service department, and I explained to them what happened, and they said that it sounded like I broke a rod. And I really in disbelief, because this machine only has, turn on here, if you can see that, it has 42.9 hours on it. And see, 293 miles. So I'm thinking, surely I didn't throw a rod driving 5 miles per hour, just driving up a road. And I was kind of using this, working on a house, and I was just riding it back and forth. And the dealer said to bring it in, and they'll check it out. About 4 hours work, $400, and they'll give me a price on what it takes to fix it. So, looking at prices, the engines were almost $5,000, $4,400 for an engine, plus the installation, plus the 4 hours to work on it. This machine, if that's what the problem would be, it would be total. So I still in disbelief. I think, well, maybe the starter was locked up, and I checked the starter and it was okay. Checked the belt, no problems with the belt. And there was a procedure on YouTube on how to pull the head off, which is pretty simple. And sure enough, we can look down in the head, and you can see that this rod is okay, and this one, it broke off. It fell down into the camshaft, and I don't know if you can see that, but it broke the camshaft in more than one place. This divider piece between the two cylinders at the bottom, it cracked it at the bottom. So the crankcase has been damaged, and probably the crankshaft, with all this force moving to the crankshaft, is probably damaged as well. So I called Polaris and told them this normally doesn't happen with 42 hours unless there's some defect with the engine. And they told me to take it to the dealer, and I had them check it out, and they said basically, I'm sorry, nothing that they can do. And they took pictures and gave it to Polaris, and this is the other end of the rod. You can see it just snapped right in two. And the cylinder, it was damaged. It has to be replaced. And there's some other lifters that were still stuck in the engine, and pretty much the whole engine is what the dealer told me would have to be changed out. So before you buy a Polaris, buyer beware, because I've had a lot of motorcycles as a kid, and I rode them hard and never had anything like a rod that snaps it in two. And even on top of that, to replace the engine is so astronomically high, and the price is ridiculous. So this is my experience with Polaris. If you're thinking about buying one, I wish you better luck.